right, looking at number 59, we're supposed to divide 3/20 divided by 5/8. Dividing by a fraction can be seemingly quite difficult, but if we change it to something we're a little more comfortable with, it's not too bad. Two different ways I've learned to divide fractions. The first one is we can think of good old Colonel Sanders. Oh, I'm not even going to try to draw Colonel Sanders, but the KFC guy. We keep the first fraction, we flip the second fraction, and we change the symbol to multiplication. So if we use the KFC idea, we're going to keep the first fraction, 3/20. We're going to flip the second fraction to 8/5, and we're going to change the symbol to multiplication. So dividing by a fraction is the same as multiplying by the reciprocal of the second term. In this case, we get 3 times 8 is 24 on top. Multiplying fractions, we just work right across. 20 times 5 is 100. Might notice that both are even, so we can divide that into 12/50. Again, we're both even, so we can divide it into 6/25, and I think that's as far as we can go. Could have also used a shortcut and said, well, wait a minute, right here I've got 8/20. I could reduce that. 4 goes into both of those. If I divide this by 4, I get 2, and if I divide this by 4, I get 5. You work across. 3 times 2, there's our 6. 5 times 5, there's our 25. Another new method that I learned, I kind of like it. The saying goes, dividing by fractions is as easy as pi. Flip the second and multiply. Okay, it's the same idea. Dividing by a fraction is easy as pi. Flip the second and multiply. So we end up with the same idea. We could reduce 8 and 20 to 4 and, divide by 4 we get 2, divide by 4 here we get 5. 3 times 2 we're looking at 6, over 5 times 5 is 25. So two different methods, KFC, or you can use that little saying as well.